Does the Ranger pistol suck? Why is nobody even considering this weapon for Season 2? Is it just worse than the other weapons, or did we simply forget about it because it's an old weapon? Today we'll find out how strong exactly the Ranger pistol is by going over 5 main questions in detail. First, how good is the Ranger pistol? Second, when is it most effective? Third, should I play it? Fourth, when should I play it? And fifth, how should I play it? Meaning, which loadout is the best for the Ranger pistol? What attachments should I use? And what is the best strategy for the Ranger pistol? My name is TSK. I come from a different BR called Run Royale, where I stood on top of the EU leaderboards on rank 1 for years. Won many tournaments, recently switched to Fortnite, and this channel is all about learning Fortnite Zero build in depth, finding the new meta before anyone else does, and simply getting as good as possible at Fortnite. My goal is to become the best together with you guys. Let's begin with the most important question first. How good exactly is the Ranger pistol? For this, we will directly compare the Ranger pistol to its strongest direct competitors, the Thunderburst SMG and the Harbinger SMG. First up, we'll use the highest rarities for all 3 weapons in this comparison in order to rate them at their peak. Begin with the Mystic Harbinger SMG, and as you can see, it does more DPS but has a lot lower damage per shot, double the mag size with approximately 30% faster fire rate, meaning you will be able to shoot the Harbinger SMG for longer and you have more damage in one mag. However, reload speed drastically goes to the Ranger pistol, which we can even reduce further with the speed mag later, more to that in a second. Both weapons are pretty accurate, but I think it's no question that the Ranger pistol is even more accurate than the Harbinger SMG, mainly thanks to its lower fire rate. Still, at very close range you will be able to hit almost every single shot with the Harbinger too, so it's an easy call, right? You will do more damage with Harbinger, so it's better, right? Wrong. And that's because of a hidden feature on the Ranger pistol. It comes with an unbelievable headshot multiplier of 2.0 versus the 1.5 of the Harbinger SMG. And guess what? Thanks to the lower fire rate and higher accuracy, it will be way easier to hit consistent headshots with the Ranger pistol. Which is why after quite some testing, I do actually think the Ranger pistol is better than the Harbinger SMG, which is honestly shocking to me, as I believe the Harbinger SMG to be everything the Hyper SMG tried to be last season. So already the Ranger pistol seems like a way more viable option than people give it credit for. How about Ranger pistol versus Thunderburst SMG? Before waterbending got introduced, it was the undisputed king of Zero build, so how does the Ranger pistol stack up to it? Well, this is even more shocking. Let's look at the stats. DPS goes to the Ranger pistol, damage per shot goes to the Ranger pistol, mag size goes to the Thunderburst by a long shot, but reload speed is insanely much better on the Ranger. TSK moment. On the Ranger pistol, the Thunderburst SMG comes with a 1.75 times headshot multiplier, which is again lower than the 2 times headshot multiplier on the Ranger pistol. So apart from mag size, every stat goes to the Ranger pistol? Are you kidding me? Well, it's not that simple either, since the almost infamous laser on the Thunderburst makes it perfectly accurate on hipfire, allowing you to jump around while shooting on any distance, which is undoubtedly an insane strength. And while the Ranger pistol with a laser, which is the only attachment and slot by the way, so you will have it, is also really good at hipfiring close range, you will have to ADS in mid-range, meaning you will be an easier target to shoot, and I really value movement highly. But as you can see, it's actually not that obvious of a choice as people made it out to be. The higher damage easily goes to the Ranger pistol, while movement goes to the Thunderburst SMG. Which leads us perfectly into the next question. When is the Ranger pistol most effective? It's most effective at mid-range, where you want to use ADS in order to confidently hit headshots and surprise your enemy with the absolutely ungodly amount of DPS you will dish out with almost perfect accuracy. At the same time, it's super good follow-up to your Gatekeeper shotgun in close range once you run out of bullets, since the hipfire honestly is no joke either, especially when again we think about the insane headshot multiplier. So now you're asking yourself, should I play it? The question you should ask yourself first is, can I consistently hit headshots with it? If the answer is no, either practice in various practice maps or normally in game. But if you don't want to do it, then no. If you think your aim is decent and you will hit headshots consistently in your fights, 100% yes. It is insanely satisfying to shoot and ultra effective at quickly taking out enemies. The super fast reload speed makes it super reliable in third-party situations, while its accuracy paired with high DPS makes it a super consistent weapon to have. What more could you possibly want? Apart from perfect hit-fire accuracy like the Thunderburst, let's get more precise. When should I play it? The Ranger pistol is a super strong drop weapon. When people are not full shield yet, you will be able to one-clip them easily, even on wide rarity. Further into the drop, you should also play any blue or higher rarity ones you can find, especially if they come equipped with a red eye sight and a laser. And way later in the game, if you find yourself in a bunker and either already have a blue or higher rarity Ranger pistol, or find one in the bunker, which is very common by the way, so you can put the right attachments on it, which leads us to the final and most important question. How should I play the Ranger pistol? Let's actually begin with the attachment since we teased it multiple times already. The red eye is my absolute favorite optic here, but honestly, this attachment is purely subjective. I would advise against no sight since this can really make the difference in hitting headshots or not. Don't forget, headshots are the main objective with the Ranger pistol. Even if you miss every second shot, this way you still have more DPS than aiming for the body and missing even just 5% of your shots, since we have that 2x headshot multiplier. Play the holo if you like to be zoomed in slightly further, but I go with the red eye after quite some testing. I picked the speed mech when I was playing, but I do actually think that the reload speed being 1.35 seconds only is so good that even when nerfing it by picking the drum mech, it's still gonna be insanely good, while the biggest weakness of the Ranger pistol is mech size, which is why I think the drum mech is actually better choice here without sacrificing much of the weapon's ability to react to third parties. Only the laser goes on the underbarrel, so that's an easy choice. And lastly, we'll put the muzzle brake on the Ranger pistol to further stabilize it, allowing us to hit more headshots. Let's talk loadout. 100% run the Gatekeeper shotgun for close range. By now you guys should know my feeling towards this weapon, but if you're new, this weapon is the backbone of every single build for Fortnite Zero Build Chapter 5 Season 2. Then of course our mid-range weapon will be the Ranger pistol, followed by the Chains of Hades as a tool that allows us to pull enemies into ideal range for the Ranger pistol and Gatekeeper shotgun. If you don't trust me on this pick, check out my Chains of Hades guide. It will be a complete game changer, especially since not too many people saw it and know how to play the Chains of Hades correctly, and thus are completely dumbfounded when hit by the correct plays. If you don't like it at all and don't want to learn how to play it, go for Shockwave Grenades here as an additional movement next to your Cerberus medallion. For long range, I highly recommend the Huntress DMR over the sniper rifle, but if you enjoy sniping a lot, it's obviously also an insanely strong long range weapon. And lastly, pick up your healing/shielding item of comfort. My favorite here is Flowberry Fish, since it just brings so much to the table. From AoE shield in squads to extra movement to reliable 100 shield to much more, super shockwaves and so on. So what's the strategy? As always this season, drop Grim Gate, win the drop, get the missing Gatekeeper shotgun and the Cerberus medallion combo from Cerberus before pushing the underworld to get Hades medallion on top. You will have Siphon for third parties and infinite movement, the ideal bonus to the Ranger pistol you hopefully found by now. Regardless, I'd recommend pushing the closest bunker next, upgrade your Ranger pistol and start hunting people down. As always this season, or in any season really, open the fight with your long range weapon and get an HP advantage before you do any pushing. You don't want to go for straight up 50-50s, which is the #1 rule in general. It will leave you wide open for third parties in the best case, while of course you can also just lose the 50-50 to begin with. Try to aim for the head as much as possible once you switch to your Ranger pistol, and if you master your aim, no weapon will out DPS you if you start hitting consistent headshots. Don't sleep on the surprise factor of this either. People will hear you shoot a Ranger pistol and underestimate you. Just click their heads and watch them suffer. Finally, finish the fight by using your Cerberus dashes to get behind your enemy and switch to the shotgun. If you want to learn more about strategy, check out my in-depth Why You Suck at Season 2 guide. What's your opinion on the Ranger pistol? Are you surprised about its insanely strong stats? Cause I certainly was. If you enjoyed this video, appreciate the effort, or just want to help me out, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.